Hey guys, finally got the pump up and running. I don't know if you can hear the bubbles, but they're going off like crazy. To me, it doesn't matter. I like the sound of that. It means that the shit's working properly. And I'm not down here 24/7. This is my basement, so it's not my, my main floor where this would be pretty much of a hassle to listen to. So this is good. It's in the basement. It's good. Now I'm gonna take you through a quick tour of what I have going on. I changed a few things. I took the light from, let me show you. I took the light, this LED one right here. I haven't used it. It was in a box hidden somewhere back there. Finally took it out. I put it here. So LED here, LED here. Now I got them from Walmart for those who want it or want to consider. I put 2 sponges per big tank. So these are 2 big tanks down here and up here. I put 2 sponges here. Now you may say that's pretty much not over filtration, but like that's a bit too much, or it's not necessary. Now this is how I think of it. If I'm ever going to set up a new tank, I do have more tanks for those who didn't know. Right there I got a 20 long and a 25. Those 2 20s are going, so I got these 2 on my disposal. I'm not going to be putting them here. If I do use them, they're going to probably go underneath my 125 gallon, which is upstairs. So like I said, if I come across needing them, and I probably will in the future because I will be growing out fry when these guys all do breed, I have all these sponges at my disposal. Just take one out and I'm good to go. And I've been living off one basically for this tank ever since these guys were babies. There's about 56 fish have been about in here. So this sponge has been doing the trick. This is just going to do a bit more and help with the whole filtration. Now they're not mechanical, so they're not going to clean the shit off the floor, but they're more biological. So as you can see, there's a shitload of fish within this 40 gallon. Now, with that said, the ammonia and stuff like that would be a lot. So the fact that there's 2 biological loads doing this job, it helps a lot. It's tremendous. So that's my red shoulders right here, and that's my new LED. Right here is my, the sponges are too close to each other. I gotta fix that up. I don't know, it keeps dragging all the way over there, so I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with this. Probably fix it up tomorrow. But this is that Angara's, the Eureka. That's my dog crying. Yeah, 2 sponges like I said. This is a 50 gallon, so I think I like this setup right now. One's reticulated. Porous, and then reticulated porous, and that one's regular sponge. You can see that one has a lot bigger pores, so it does more work, where this one gets really clogged fast. So if I give you a recommendation, grab the porous ones, the Pro sponge filters. This is a regular sponge filter, this is a Pro sponge filter. Then down here, you guys haven't really seen these guys, but since I do have the light here, you can see them a little better. This is my Wildcat Eustacia group. It's still hard to see, but right there you can see the male. He has a lining there. I'm not going to show too much of this, but there's 2 sponges. This is a 75 gallon. There's 10 of them in here, and obviously I'm not going to leave it as that. I'm going to split this in half with egg crates. So a breeding group here and a breeding group here. So there's 2 sponge filters. So I'm going to have them on either side, especially when they're split up. It'll do the job. Got my heaters going. And I believe it's on. Yeah, it's on. They're really good. They're, so far they're doing good. They're warming up the water really quick. The 300 watts, so I expect it to do that. Right here, you guys haven't really seen these guys because I never really had a light on these guys. These are my German reds. You can see that amazing color on them. It's a solid red. Sadly, I'm selling them mainly because there's not much of a, profit margin for these guys when I breed them. So I got rid of the pair earlier. Now I got 2 males left. And again, I might keep one just for my show tank, but I already have a German red, so I'm still contemplating. But you can see their red's vibrant. They're really nice. So that's that. And if you're in the Toronto area and you're watching this, hit me up. They're on sale, so we can talk more. So that's that. I got this light from the bottom tank right here. So now all my tanks, as far as this whole side rack, are pretty much lit up. Now the sponge, I'll show you what I did here too. I still gotta do cable management here, just, you know, tie up all the wires, make it less clustered. Gotta tidy this all up. Got extra air stones from eBay, stuff like that left over. One of them actually broke, but they're from eBay. They're very cheap, so it's kind of expected. Some of them are working, some of them aren't. What else do I need to show you guys? Here's the other sponge filter in my Grow Yellow Labs, and you can see the sponge filter is like pumping out bubbles like crazy. So that means the sponge is doing its job, and you can see it's turning a bit red too. So it's, you know, it's cleaning up really quick. There's a lot of agitation to the water at the top, so that's also really good. And you can see the wavy. So yeah, I mean, right here, that's the reticulated one with the porous. And I said this is the best ones. You know, it's doing its job. I like this. It's easier to clean too. You just wipe it off and it comes off. This is my Blue Rico fry. Yes, they're not fucking growing. It's pissing me off. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these guys. I don't want to sell them right now because there's not much of a profit because they're not even colored or they're not even an inch yet. They're still about 0.75, I would say, to be safe. What my main intentions are probably move the yellow labs that are in here. Move my yellow labs that are in here and put them all in the 15 gallon. Or take these two tanks off, a 10 and a 15, and put a 20 long, the one that you saw sitting in the living room in the basement. Maybe put a 20 long here. I'm still deciding. The 20 long probably sounds like a better idea, but then I won't have space for a 10 gallon. Well, I kind of do. I could put it here, this extra spot, but it'll be hanging out a little more. And this passage is tight enough as it is, so I don't think I could be doing that. Because if someone knocks it down, that's kind of a problem. What else is there? I also I basically took all of my mechanical filters out. Like there was one all the way there was one on the back there's one on the back on the side here. This tank was just off a sponge, and there was one mechanical on this too. All my tanks right now are filtrated from sponges, and I'm loving it. It's gonna save me a lot more electricity. These are my Showmail Grow Out tank. Like you said, intermediate, he's fucking ridiculous. He's flashing out because there's dominance problems in his tank right now. Because one Red Empress is trying to be the boss, and I think it's that. Well, right now they're not because I guess they're camera shy. But his color, you can't see no lines on his body. This is strict red with an orange. If you ever search a Red Empress on Google Images, you'll see what I'm talking about. He turns that full color. But right now, I think the Intermediate is being the boss right now because he looks like he's flashing more. So that's that. I'll show you what I did with the whole sponge. I'm sorry, the pump itself. I tucked it away all the way underneath here. It's hard to see. The filter's there. I'm sorry, the pump is there. You can see the 12 manifold. It's pretty much full. Right now, what I did is, well, I didn't have these two right here filled because there was no use for them. It was pretty much empty. I put, you know, valves on it, tightened it up so the pressure doesn't all get lost. So I have pressure to pump up the sponge filters that are deep. Then I gotta get my dog soon, so I'll make this short. What was I saying? Yeah, so I adjusted the pressure so a lot of the pressure wasn't getting escaped, and you know, I turned it a little. But right now it's doing really good. It's pumping all my tanks, and for sure, if I was to add, you know, air valves, control valves to all these outlets, and adjusted them so it wasn't as strong as this, because this is a lot, right? If I adjusted just to medium, I'll have so much more pressure to move around to all the other tanks and plus more. So I'm gonna be doing that actually very soon. So I'll get a recent video for you guys later on. But for now, it's doing its job. I'm loving it. All the sponges are pumping. The only one that I'm kind of worried about is this one. It's not pumping that much, but you know, it's still doing its job. It's still gonna work. But that's that. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think. Rate, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna start using some of these valves too that I have left over. If they're not working, I'll just, you know, throw them away and just get new ones and probably hang them like right here. So I have wires going tubes going all the way here, and then some going here. So that's that. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I gotta cut this short because my dog's crying like a little girl, and she is a girl, so that's funny. But hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think. Rate, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned. There'll be a lot more updates to come. Peace.